Alright guys, doing a quick video on how to get the Squeezemetrics SPX full 505 ticker dicks in true TradingView. I tried many different methods of doing this, and I do have an existing script on TradingView. It's just called SPX dicks, and this is the old method that I used to do this. Basically, I use a variable for every single day, and yeah, you just create a variable for every day, and you make a series, a plot value series with the dicks for every single day. And with these, I didn't type all this out. I used Python to generate these. The problem with the one on the left here, the old version, I'm about to publish the new version here. Just wanted to show you the changes. You hit with Pinescript, I believe version 3 and earlier, which was written on version 3, I'm pretty sure. Yes, version 3. It has a 1100 variable limit. So with that, you can see the comment there. I had commented out a lot of it so I could fit in the 1100, because you can only fit in 1100, that's why. So yeah, you can only get part of the data set in there. But what I figured out is I can switch it to an array, which calculates it much faster, and you can put the whole data set on there. And I think it's like a version 4 or version 5 thing they put in was arrays. So this is something that's come out since I originally published this. Switched it to an array. The negative of it, there's still a couple negatives. One, it still has to be updated manually, and I'm going to show you guys the Python script on how you can update this guy manually, so you don't have to bug me every time when it's not updated, because that's what happens when I publish things like this that have to be updated manually. People are constantly like, can you update this? Well, I'll give you the Python so you can update it yourself, which you'll still bother me about updating it, I'm sure, but that's fine. The thing is, I had to comment out the SMA, and I was doing some correlation stuff as well. I commented it out, I left it in here just because in case I ever figure out how to make an SMA work with an array. So far I haven't been able to figure that out, because SMAs, all the TA stuff, all the stuff that you have to use TA dot to calculate. And I tried actually hard coding in the SMA code and made a little function that still doesn't work. The problem with it is it's SMAs and all those sort of things require a series, what they call a series in Pinescript. And an array does not count as a series, and you can't do like typecasting like you can do in other languages to cast it into a series. So Pinescript has a lot of limitations, but this is a workaround to at least get the dicks into TradingView. Let's publish it. And now TradingView sometimes doesn't give you sometimes when you publish things they don't like it. I don't understand, but anyways, publish it here, so it should be here. It's just this, so type that into TradingView in the indicators. If you thumbs up it here, it'll show up in your favorites, and now that it's there, you'll have it. And if it's not updated, you can simply come in here, you can make a copy of the code. If you click this, once it's published, the SPX dicks, this is my own script. When you click here, it'll make a copy. You rename it whatever you want, save it on your local machine, and you simply, if it's only a couple days, you can just type in whatever you want to type in here, the whatever the dicks was for those days, okay? And you can update it. Or if it's a lot of days, I'm gonna take this off so I don't accidentally save some bad stuff in there. Or the other thing you can do is I'm going to put this script out here as well, the Pinescript manual generator. I'm going to put all this Python out there. It also has the way I used to code it. My old method is in there as well, which I have updated away from to do this array method. You can use this to calculate it, or to build out the Pinescript, and then you just copy the section you need, paste it in there, and then boom, you have it. Like I said, if you want an indicator, if you want any kind of indicator on this, I could not hard code it because of some Pinescript limitations, but you go over here, you click here, and you add the indicator you want. And if you want a moving average, you go to moving average, boom, you have a moving average on there. Okay, it's pretty simple. So make sure you're on dicks. If you want to, let's do a 20. It's probably the same color. That's why you're not seeing it. Yeah. Let's do red. There you go. Now you have a 20 period moving average on your indicator. And there's probably not a lot you can do in terms of like using the back tester because it's not a series object. At least it's there. And the code's there, and maybe somebody else smarter than me will figure out how to make it work better than what it does. But at a minimum, it does calculate very fast, and it loads on your chart very fast, which is nice. So there is that. There was this attempt that I did, and this was my first attempt, in fact. I was going to actually calculate the full dicks in Pinescript, which quickly runs into many limitations. Number one being you can't request more than 40 symbols in Pinescript, so that hit that limitation. You can't have more than 1,100 variables. I hit that limitation very quick. As you can see, there's, well, just between the short total and the total volume total, that's over 1,100. It also hits there's a limitation on calculation time in Pinescript as well. It hits that limitation as well. But I'll throw this out there if you want to learn a little Python, it could help you learn like just how to work with text in Python. So this is handy for trying to generate very long Pinescript codes. So I will put that out there as well. Anyways, I hope that answers the question before I even get it. I'm going to stick this up. I have the market update set to go live in a couple of hours. I'm going to get this out before then. And we'll see you at the market update video later.